my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. 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 Oh my god. So I don't know, but we know for sure that this guy. Oh, there it goes right there. Oh my gosh, guys.
So if you stuck it out this long, you must like that video. I know I did, because that was my new PB at 7 pounds, man. That thing was a beast of a fight. I wish you guys could have seen it. I also caught a 6-pounder that day. It was just such a fun, awesome day. So, like the thing says, or like the title says, the thing, what am I talking about? Like the title says, I caught it on a chatterbait, so I figured we'd talk about chatterbaits. They're a really good power way to fish. You can throw them in a lot of places that you would normally throw a rattle trap. That's one of my favorite things about them. Is I'm a big lipless crankbait / rattle trap purse thrower. That's what some people know them as. That's just their layman's term. That's the brand name, but they're really just a lipless crankbait. But I like to throw lipless crankbaits a lot. And the cool thing about these is you can throw these in the places that you can't throw a lipless crankbait, and they'll still give you a lot of that same vibration and flash as a lipless crankbait if you're throwing a flashy colored lipless crankbait. But we'll give you the same of that with that same profile. Like here's one that I have. They have a swim bait for a tail, and you can work them in some minor grass. Just give them a little tug when you're going through, and you'll get that grass off of them. So that's one of the things that I really like about a chatterbait. They're really good for that. You can also do stop and go pauses, let them flutter down, let this skirt, like, because when you do a pause, it'll flare out, it'll like kind of puff back out in the water. When it does those puffs, that's what will look like a bluegill flare in its gills and stuff like that, and will trigger a lot of those reaction strikes. So I like doing stop, go, pause retrieves, straight retrieves, bouncing it off the bottom retrieves, just seeing what the fish really are in the mood for that day. But the beauty of a chatterbait is you can work them on the bottom, work them in the middle, work them in that upper area, work them fast, slow, pause and stop and go, pause retrieving styles. You can just work them all kinds of methods and they will do it. So that's one reason why I like them, especially for ponds, because you can do a lot of different presentations without having to retie. So you can hit that pond and just go, change up your retrieves. And chatterbaits aren't something that a lot of people are throwing. As much as they're getting out there, people are starting to throw them more. You can still hit a lot of ponds that a fish hasn't seen a chatterbait before, and trigger those strikes off of them just having no idea what it even is. So a couple good trailers, as you saw in the slow-mo. You got your creatures, your ribbon tail worms. These are just two more kind of creatures. You got a crack and crawl, which is kind of like a well, I mean, like it says crawdad kind of trailer. And then you got your, once again, creature and your bandito bug. All really good trailers. Flukes will also work as a good trailer. I don't have one in here, but flukes work really good as trailers, and swim baits like you saw in that one. So yeah, those are a little bit of my tips. Work them around docks. Like the reedy grass. Oh, the reedy grass is really good for them. Once again, a spinnerbait's really good there too, but spinnerbaits are a tried and true old method. Chatterbaits, once again, they haven't been seen as much in some places, so you can sometimes do a little better with a chatterbait than you would necessarily with a spinnerbait. A spinnerbait I'll bust out when the grass gets a little bit thicker, but once again, still not so thick that I can't work something through it. A lot of times is when I'll then throw a spinnerbait. I just like going chatterbait sometimes a little more over spinnerbait, just personal preference. So some tips for you guys to think about on those chatterbaits. Hope you guys like that 7-pounder. I'm doing a little bit new editing with the phone, so hopefully some new stuff will start coming out that way. Life's a story. Get out there and live it. Huge giveaway coming out soon for reaching 500. Thanks to all you, the good subscribers that I love you guys. I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving me. I do. I appreciate it. I wouldn't be here without you. You encourage me to keep going. You're the whole reason I'm just even gonna gruel it out trying to do it on my phone. I mean, just period, because I may have to edit it, put them in like 20 minutes at a time and edit that down until I have my one full video. So, but I'm gonna do it because I want you guys to keep getting content. Still gonna be doing my live streams at 7 on Thursdays, and then I'm gonna try and have a content video out for you guys on Monday and Saturday. 3 videos a week. That's a lot to take on for how much I do already with all the businesses I run and everything that I do, but I think I can do it. Let's see if I can. I hope you guys will give me the encouragement. I really appreciate it. New videos coming out. Life's a story. Get out there and live it. You know I am. It's been crazy, so you better get out there and try.